सर का वीडियो हैंग हुआ है।
ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं जगन्मस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं नमामि। हे प्रभो आनंददाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए शीघ्र सारे दूर हमसे कीजिए हमको शरण में हम सदाचारी ब्रह्मचिंतक धर्म व्रतधारी हे प्रभो ज्ञान हमको दीजिए चिंता किसी के गम किसी से भूल कर भी ना जीवन हो
त्यागे मेला पस सत्य बोले
झूठ त्यागे मेल आपस
हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको
प्रेम से हम गुरुजनों की नित्य ही सेवा करें सत्य बोले
दिव्य जीवन हो हमारा तेरे यश हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए
शीघ्र सारे दूर हमसे कीजिए दूर हमसे दूर हमसे
संबंध विमोचन राम
छत्र सिंहासनी अयोध्या राजा
छत्र सिंह
दोनों लेंगे छत्र सिंहासनी अयोध्या राजा नानक से माधा माया बाप माया बाप माया बाप माझा माय बाप कैदो की समर्थ माझा माय बाप कैदो की समर्थ सकल मनोरथ पूर्ण करी पूर्ण करी पूर्ण करी पूर्ण प्रतापाचा कैवारी देवाचा पूर्ण प्रतापाचा कैवारी देवाचा नाथ अनाथांचा स्वामी माझा स्वामी माझा स्वामी माझा स्वामी माझा राम योगी विश्राम स्वामी माझा राम योगी विश्राम सापडले वर्म ओ भाग्य घोर भाग्य घोर भाग्य
घोर भाग्य जाच त्याची राम जसे कोणी
संगली संभाळी भाव बळे भाव बळे भाव बळे भाव बळे जेणे हरिनंतरी भाव बळे जेणे हरिनंतरी दया क्षण भरी विसंवेना 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 राम आपुल्या दसांसी विसंवेना राम आपुल्या दसांसी आम्ही रामदासी पूर स्वामी आम्ही रामदासी फूल स्वामी फूल स्वामी फूल स्वामी छत्र सिंहासने अयोध्येचा राजा छत्र सिंहासने अयोध्येचा राजा चांद तसे माझा माय बाप माय बाप माय बाप माय बाप माय बाप श्याम रामचंद्र की जय बंध विमोचन राम माला बंध विमोचन बंध विमोचन राम माला बंध विमोचन राम सकल ही ऋषि मुनि भजति जयाला सकल ही ऋषि मुनि भजति जयाला एकच तो सुख धाम माता बंध विमोचन राम बंध विमोचन राम बंध विमोचन राम भाव भक्तीच्या सुलभ साधने भाव भक्तीच्या सुलभ साधने पुरवी सर्वहि काम पुरवी सर्वहि काम पुरवी सर्वहि काम माता बंध विमोचन राम बंध विमोचन राम माता बंध विमोचन शरण ही सद्गुरु कृपया ओळखिला जो सद्गुरु कृपया ओळखिला जो कौसल्ये सारा कौसल्ये सारा कौसल्ये सारा माता बंध विमोचन राम बंध विमोचन राम बंध विमोचन राम शरण ही वेणा आत्मा राम शरण ही वेणा आत्मा राम पावली पूर्ण विराम पावली पूर्ण विराम पावली पूर्ण विराम माता बंध विमोचन बंध विमोचन राम बंध विमोचन बंध विमोचन बंध विमोचन राम
थे ना, सेम
हाँ।
वॉइस,
अरे
वही
आदमी
आपने
कैसे
वही
बदले
पसंद है।
हैं?
बंद विमोचन, आपका आवाज सुनते ही पहले कहते हैं बंद विमोचन राम ही पहला गाना याद आता है। और कल रामनवमी के लिए आई वाज थिंकिंग आई विल आस्क यू टू सिंग दिस फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम, आई वाज थिंकिंग एंड टुडे आई वांटेड टू टेल यू
गुड ना,
छत्र
अच्छा है।
सिंहासनी आल्सो
Yeah.
ब्रिंग्स
दोनों दोनों मुझे अच्छे लगते हैं।
स्टडी ग्रुप में ही हमने पहला सुना था ये गाना, है ना? हाँ, पहले मैं
हमने
उनके
गंगे
पास ही
महाराज
सुना था।
से सीखा, गंगे महाराज से, राजीव
हाँ,
बोले। हाँ,
तो स्टडी ग्रुप में ही आपने पहली बार ये सॉन्ग हम हमारे लिए लिया था। दैट वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम वी हर्ड बोथ दी सॉन्ग्स। आंखों में पानी आ जाता है सर ये गाना सुनते। बहुत डिवोशनल सॉन्ग है।
नहीं नहीं, श्री राम क्या है वही तो, व्हाट दैट इज द क्रक्स ऑफ आवर नारद भक्ति सूत्र है बाबा ब्रो। क्या लास्ट टाइम लिया, गर्ग ऋषि लिया, फिर किसका लिया था, पाराशर लिया, फिर शांडिल्य लिया, किसका लिया था, 3 लिया था ना। व्हाट वाज द व्हिच स्टैंजा वी वर देयर ऑन?
शांडिल्य चल रहा था ना।
नहीं नहीं, मैं
18
क्या करता है, आई पर्पजली नो व्हाट आई डू, आई डोंट पुट अ बिग बुकमार्क। द बुकमार्क अगेन ना, इतना वी टेक इट फॉर ग्रांटेड। आई नेवर पुट अ बुकमार्क, आई हैव जस्ट नॉट टेकन दिस, बट आई पुट इट समवेयर एल्स, आई डोंट पुट इट। तो क्या होता है, ये मैकेनिकल हो जाता है, आई डोंट नो दैट, रिमेंबर दैट्स नॉट गुड। So see, first one was, what I'll just revise in very short. First one was Parashar. What should Parashar say? That when we do, there are 3 ways of doing devotion. 3 ways. First way is by puja. Okay. Now in puja, what do we do? In puja, we what we should do, rather what we do is different. We should assume, or we should have that
deep love
bhava,
for God.
no, bhava, that particular idol which I am worshipping is itself the Lord. That much bhava should be there. For bhava, there is no parallel word in English. Bhava is bhava. Whatever you say cannot express it. Okay, कितना भी सोचो, डिवोशन बोलो, कुछ भी बोलो, एक्सप्रेशन बोलो, it will not come. But see, there was a story. The story, there's true incident. When Swamiji was there, one lady came to him, and she started crying. So Swami said, "Why are you crying so much?" She was just weeping profusely. बोले क्या इतना क्यों रो रहे? No, Swamiji, I have made a grave sin. बोला क्या किया? बोले I'm worshipping Lord Krishna, and I every day wake him up, give him Nevedya, and do his arti, and in the night say the Sezarti and put him to sleep. But what happened yesterday, Lord came in my dream, Krishna, that is Lord Krishna. Said, हमारा रोज एक ही हाथ पे सुलाते हो, मेरा हाथ, my shoulder and one hand is paining. कभी कभी दूसरे हाथ से भी सुलाते जाओ ना. So she thought, "Arey, something, it must be hallucination. I am doing the puja, therefore it's coming." But the same dream came in her daughter's, same dream her daughter got. What? That Lord Krishna came in her daughter's dream too and said that, "Arey, tell your Amma that not to make me sleep on the left shoulder. My hand is paining." So much devotion and so much bhavas that lady had. Then she said, "Swami, I have made a very big sin. Now what should I do?" And Swami said, you have understood now that you have to admit this. So Amma, tomorrow what you do, as punishment for what you have done, not going to drink water for the entire one day, 24 hours, no water, no food, nothing. And then Swamiji said that after the punishment was not important, but then that thing, when she got it, then she felt relieved. Acha, I have taken punishment now. From henceforth I'll take. But so much bhav we should have when you do a puja. I have seen people keeping the idol on the, where we चप्पल स्टैंड है उसके बाजू में भगवान की मूर्ति रखते हैं, कृष्णा रामा, और उसको शोकेस में कैसे, हाउ डू दे मैनेज इट? If you have to, if our devotion is so much and our bhava is so much, we have to, whenever you do the puja, also take the murti slowly, take the idol slowly, pat it, wipe it slowly. ऐसे घसा करने लगता है, होता है. It doesn't happen.
That's sir के network में problem है.
Yeah, it's frozen.
Hello, you can listen ना? बीच में break हुआ क्या?
Oh,
Yeah,
audio working है.
I got full range. I got, in fact, a 98% Wi-Fi percentage. I don't know. It may be some else. Anyway, then if that bhava is then if you do the puja, you can go further. The next one was of after puja. This was of Parashar. The next one of Garga. Garga Rishi said what? That when you listen to the stories of the Lord, right? So you should lose yourself so much that those stories which you are listening, it itself will make you rise above, uplift yourself. When you learn see how many times have you read Ramayana? And Ramayana, even the child of 4 years can tell you. The Lord Dasharatha had 4 wives. One got one son, one got Lord Rama. His mother was Kausalya, then Lakshman, then Bharat, then Shatrughan, and then he had to go to the forest. His wife was taken by Ravana. He killed Ravana and brought back Sita, and then that is over. But see, when we actually read the Ramayana, for example, Ramcharitmanas or Valmiki Ramayana, when you read every stanza, the love for the Lord increases. If see this is the cardinal rule that if by doing our devotion, our puja, our worship, bhajan, whatever, if I cannot get joy, then that or happiness, then that puja is not worth it. Simple. If I cannot get joy out of what I'm doing, then what you're doing is mechanical. कुछ भी करो. What to do is immaterial. You can meditate, you can sing. I was reading Gurudev's verse. He's saying singing is one step for ahead of all other sadhanas. Why? Because when you hear the Lord's bhajan in a beautiful voice, and those who can sing he says that they are angels. That apart. He said that. Why? Because you get so much attuned to the Lord, and with that bhava and expression and music, when you are attuned, automatically your mind rises. कुछ करने की जरूरत है क्या? Like Satya Sai said one time. He said, now I'm going to tell you one thing. This is what? See, hear this. Krupa karo Hari Narayana. This was the word. I was there for that lecture, so I know. Krupa karo Hari Narayana. Kya laga? What did you feel? Nothing. And the same thing when you said Krupa karo Hari Narayana. Same thing when you sing it. How much the difference does it make?
So the bhava changes totally.
Absolutely. And therefore, even in our day-to-day life, जरा कभी तो गुनगुनाते रहो ना दिन में, क्या फर्क गिरता है? We have forgotten that. At least sing na sometimes. And don't sing for somebody. Sing for the Lord. It has been already laid down. Right. Now, to worship the Lord, to adore Him with devotion, to devotional chants, to nourish and nurture one's love through constant contemplation. See, what you said is perfect. Unless and until a bond is formed, unless and until, see, when do you form a bond? Think. See, one girl is there, right? A boy is there. There is no, they just look at each other and that they forget themselves. Okay, that is over. What happens again with because of some coincidence, they again come together. This continues 3-4 times, and due to some constant thinking, association, they start coming in close contact and slowly start liking each other, and that liking develops into love, and then they marry. But first, when they were together, was there any sort of thought? No. Similarly, when Lord is there and we are there, but at presently, or maybe we have not formed a bond. Why? Because we are not in association. Oh God, again just go. Hello, Hari Om. Wapas gaya. Anyway, at present, that bond is not formed. And how the bond should be formed? How do you start loving anybody? By listening to his glories, reading about him. All of a sudden, no one started liking Tendulkar. When you saw his batting, constantly people started speaking about him. You read in the newspaper. You saw what his scores. How did he break the world record? All that. Then that time, slowly you became his fan. Likewise, when we start if you have to form a bond between the Lord and yourself, start reading more and more about him or the lives of saints and sages, and how they formed a love between themselves and the Lord. Small incidents also can change the entire life of a person. Very small incidents in life. For example, when Tulsidas was a married person, Grahastha, and he loved his wife very dearly. And what happened one day? She had gone to her parents' house, but this fellow could not resist himself. So it was raining very heavily. In that heavy rain, in the floods of Yamuna, he swam the entire river across, came out, went to his wife's parents' place, but he saw that his wife was staying up, so he could not go up. So he said, I could not find a rope. So he found something. He put that as a rope and put it on the window, climbed that. When he went up, he found that it was not a rope, it was a snake. And when he went and stood in front of his wife, what did his wife say? Whatever you have done is great, no doubt. But the same thing, if you had applied it to Lord Rama would have come and stood in front of you. ये नश्वर देह के लिए कितना आपने किया है? What is the use of this? The body is going to perish. Not permanent. That was a starting point in his life, changing point, turning point, whatever you're saying. And then we just left, and he in fact the story said he prostrated in front of his wife and said, "From today onwards, you are my guru. You taught me the right truth." And then he became Tulsidas. Santa Tulsidas, Goswami Tulsidas. So small things in life also can change. But we have to basically, why did I tell you the story? While reading the lives and autobiographies of saints and seers, we get to learn something. And how their association, say Gurudev was not a bhakta from the first day. He was an atheist, as it says. But when he came in contact with Swami Shivananda, slowly, Swami Shivananda changed him and he became Chinmayananda. So, we need to say that read more. And Satsangati, if you have, what is Satsangati? Satsangati is when you are in the company of the holy. आप बोलेंगे कोरोना में किधर होली? No one is there. तो है नहीं हमको. अच्छा, okay, I agreed. Then you have so many books. I don't have any books. On the net you read. कोई भी सेंट लो, नामदेव लो, एकनाथ लो, तुकाराम लो, ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज लो, किसकी ले रहा है? Read it ना. Read. If you have not read, read. I will again and again repeat 100 times. If you have not read autobiography of Yogi, please read it. Please read it.
So it's a wonderful book.
Yes. See, till that time I didn't read the book. I thought Lord was there. Okay. The moment, that was long back when I was in 8th or 9th maybe. The moment I started, and after that I read it 200 times minimum. 200, huh? Not 2 times, 200 times. I was in the habit of reading the 8-10 pages regularly for years together. But basically, what does that? Till that time, I thought Lord was there. But the moment I went to the book, then I was convinced that Lord is there. Bhagwan hai. There's no second thought. If you want, I got a PDF. I'll post it on the group. You can see it later. Okay, but read it. Do read it. See, those experiences of the saints and Mahatmas automatically develop faith, love, conviction in us.
So even there's one more book from the Vivekananda Mission.
Again, it has gone. What?
So there's one more book named "God is with them and they lived with God." These are the experiences of devotees who lived with Shri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Sharada Devi.
I couldn't hear. मेरा ये क्यों जा रहा है? You are able to hear what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
नेटवर्कचा काहीतरी प्रॉब्लेम आहे बहुतेक तुषार दादा.
माझ्याकडेच का?
हो, पण ब्रेक होतोय मध्ये.
बरं. आता येतोय का आवाज?
हो.
आता येतोय.
सांगत जा ना मला सांगत जा, म्हणजे मी काय करतोय, दोन्ही लावतो, नेट आणि ते दोन्ही. नेट का बंद केला होता? मला कोणाचा फोन आला की मग खूप डिस्टर्ब होतो. मी नेट म्हणून फक्त वायफाय आणि याच्यात ठेवलं होतं, पण आता दोन्ही लावले. ठीक, ओके. I didn't hear you.
There's this book called "They Lived with God and God Lived with Them." Experiences of devotees of Shri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Sharada Devi. So each and every experience that you read will give you goosebumps. And
Yes.
it's about how, just like Vittal served Janabai, Chokhamela, and all those people, it is about how Durga or Kalima served all these people. And each and every experience is so enriching. I mean, you can learn a lot from the experiences of others. How to worship God, how you treated each and even animal, I mean.
Yeah, your attitude itself changes.
Yes.
See, again now come to this, come to little bit just a serious point. See, up till now, but what happens is that when we are focused, like for example, I give you the example Shri Sai Baba. When Shri Sai Baba was there, hardly 20, 50, 30 people were there along with him, right? But now you see thousands and lakhs of people coming. Why? Because everyone बोलते बाबा के पास जाएंगे तो सब मिल जाता है, and everyone wants everything automatically free. If in this path of devotion, you will not get anything free. We have to strive for it. You have to do your japa, dhyana, puja, and constantly be in his presence along with him. 24. It is not Sunday to Sunday. मतलब ये संडे को संडे नहीं है, हाँ, क्योंकि आप तो someone asked Swami ji, I pray every day. Which day should I take a break? He said, no, it is not true love. ऐसे बोलते क्या, I am going to serve my child, baby, only from Monday to Saturday. Sunday में ऑफ लेने वाली. उस दिन आप दूध पिलाओ, क्या करने का करो, मैं तो कुछ हाथ में नहीं लगा. ऐसे नहीं होता. If you have got true love, it is 24/7 by 365. Right? Therefore, there is no excuse that अरे मेरे को टाइम नहीं मिला, आज जप नहीं हुआ, कुछ नहीं. The very same, you might not get time, but at least you can pray. बाबा आज वेळ नाही मिळाला पण उद्या मी करणार. I will cover up tomorrow if you are really busy, that busy. But then that bonding and that association with the Lord should be there. Try to speak with him. बात करो ना, सबसे बात करते हैं दुनिया में, उससे बात किया क्या कभी जिंदगी में? Have you spoken? When you speak with the Lord, भगवान आता का असं केलंस बाबा, बोला ना देवाशी, तर देव पण तुमच्याशी बोलेल. Try. They never thought that Lord is there actually. That is the problem. आपलं वाटलं आकाशात कुठेतरी येतो, कधीतरी येईल, काय आय डोंट नो. आपले कन्सेप्ट आहे ना क्लिअर नाही, म्हणून दॅट्स व्हाय आय एम सेइंग read his books, like Autographic Yogi, or one more is there. What is that? Pavitra Pavan Prasanga, not Pavitra, Pavan Prasanga, in which of Swami Akhandanand, all these stories of all saints are there. This is Hindi, but it is good. Pavan Prasanga Mune. That also I can share in. I'll ask Gaura. Both these books are there. I'll share it on the group. Okay, later. You can go through it. It's a big book. Slowly read at least one chapter. Slowly, you'll get it. Okay, but reading, this is one way. Then you, slowly, you start realizing that God is there. And then that love will increase. And then the devotion and everything will become very simple. Okay, nothing is difficult. Our concepts are problematic. Basic is our thoughts. And thoughts will come and go. Thoughts को how much importance are you going to give? When I sit for meditation, no, sir, thoughts से आता है. तो आने दो ना. आप रास्ते पे जाते तो vehicle से आता है, ऐसे बोलने का मतलब. It is like saying that I am going on the road, no. All vehicles will come. अभी when you are going on the road, vehicles will come, no. Truck आएंगे, रिक्शा आएगा. 35 minutes going. I don't know. The vehicles will come and go. You find a way and go in wherever you have to go to your destination. Similarly, the thoughts will come, and the greatest fun of these thoughts is what, once you start sit like that, and then you become witness to the thoughts are disappear. Try. The thoughts are coming in your mind. 1 minute will give a thought. Okay, just close your eyes. 1 minute, and watch the thoughts. When you watch the thoughts, just everyone else close their eyes. Close your eyes. And now just watch the thoughts. When you watch the thoughts, there are no thoughts only. कुठे विचारच नाही येते. When you start watching, कुठे विचारच नाही. आता मी डोळे बंद केले. There is no thought. आहे का? नाही आहे. It's so simple. And we make it so complicated. I am reading, what is that? I don't know. Brahma Sutra. Then Ishavasya Upanishad. Everything is all roads lead to that Lord. We take the road which is easier, simpler, and straight. Says Narada. So this is a simple way. क्यों कॉम्प्लीट करने का? जो सीधा है बस वो है ना. आणि उद्या एक ने किसी से पूछा मुझे मेनी डेज में, म्हणे माझ्या समोर देव येऊन उभा राहिला ना तर मी काय करू? म्हटलं तू काय करू नको, काय करायचं देवच करेल ना. काय करायचं तो? What will do? If Lord comes and stands in front of me, what shall I do? If he comes in front of me, he'll do whatever he wants. You don't have to do anything. आपले विचारच we think so क्रिकेट ना काहीतरी विचार येतात. वी कॅन स्टॉप देम. एकाने विचारलं, मी येतो तुमच्या ग्रुपला राम वी आर डुइंग दासबोध मेनी इयर्स बॅक. इफ आय कम आणि मला वैराग्य आलं तर मी काय करू? माझ्या घरी बायको आणि मुलं आहेत, मग त्यांचं काय होईल? अरे मग तू ये तरी पाहिजे. हे हॅज नॉट अटेंडेड इन अ सिंगल ग्रुप, हॅज नॉट अटेंडेड वॉट दासबोध काय ते पण बघितलं नाही, आणि म्हणतो काय मला वैराग्य आलं तर माझं काय होईल? बेसिकली दिस ऑल प्रिटेक्स्ट. हू डोंट वॉन्ट टू कम नो, दे आर जस्ट गिव्हिंग सम एक्सक्यूज ऑफ दॅट. काहीतरी आपल्याकडे पण नाही का? ते हाऊ मेनी वी आर 21, हाऊ मेनी आर देयर इन द ग्रुप? I don't know, 9. Genuine problem apart, but starting problem ये है अपना. वो बजाज की गाड़ी है ना सबके पास, पहला था ना बजाज गाड़ी, उसको जब तक वाकड़ा करके एक लात नहीं मारते थे ना, वो शुरू नहीं होता था. वैसे एक बार, that's why I'm saying those people who are not coming, call them at least once for the group. Once they come, no, अभी कुमार उसको बुलाओ ना, उसका टाइम नहीं, I don't know what his time frame is. So many people are there. एक कॉल करो ना. Me calling and you calling will make a difference. You all are friends. अरे आओ ना ग्रुप, you can tell that and they'll listen. मैंने कॉल किया तो उनको awkward, they'll feel awkward. I don't know. I know. Then let us see how many people come. You got all the numbers on the group. They send them individual messages at least. Ravi, anybody, Divya, anybody for that matter. You just attend. उसमें तेरा और मेरा कुछ जाने वाला है, फायदा उनका ही है ना. अपने क्या है? We are going to continue. कोई आओ कोई नहीं आया, हफ्ता तो चलने वाला है. This is loud thinking. This is not preaching. की आम्ही आता उपदेश करतोय, उद्यापासून सगळ्यांनी माझा ऐका की सगळ्यांचं कुंडली जागृत होईल. काही होणार नाही. प्रत्येकाने प्रत्येकाचं करायला पाहिजे, है ना. कंटिन्यू. हू हॅज द बुक? बहुतेक गीता. Even then
they are all at best only expressions of love, and therefore they all constitute but an imperfect picture of love. In Devarsi Narada's definition, the earlier statements are not questioned or smashed. Bhakta Narada is only attempting to integrate all those views in order to smuggle us into a deeper depth in ourselves, from where alone does love insistently gurgle forth. Sri Narada guides us to very springs of devotion, to the very sacred sources of Lord Divine. To surrender all activities, secular and sacred, unto the feet of the Lord as an act of love, and remember Him with love at all times, and to feel extremely desperate when one detects that even a few moments had passed into forgetfulness of the Lord. This is supreme devotion, says Sri Narada.
है ना. Simple है रे. There's nothing what I should explain. It's very evident. You surrender all activities unto the feet of the Lord as an act of love. Whatever you do, you just offer it to the Lord. कुछ भी करो. When you start offering whatever you do to the Lord, slowly, your mind will get purified. And in the pure mind, the Lord will be seen. We had given the example of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. I just remember the story. There was one, his disciple, I forgot his name, but there was one disciple of Ramakrishna Paramahansa who had a habit of drinking. And all his other disciples or all his other शिष्यास used to complain, महाराज जी देखो पीता है, तो पीऊ दे, जाओ दे. Then one day it became a big issue. So then he called, Ramakrishna Paramahansa called that person. He said, come idhar. Okay, Maharaj. And he was a strong devotee. No, there was no second thought about his devotion. So पितोय ना म्हणे, पी, काय फरक पडत नाही, पी म्हणे. काय नाही, माझं काय नाही, पिऊ नको का? नाही नाही पी, प्यायचं काय नाही, यू ड्रिंक नो प्रॉब्लेम, पण ज्या वेळेला पिशील ना जस्ट ऑफर दिस टू मी अँड देन यू ड्रिंक. माझा फोटो आहे ना तुझ्याकडे, यू गॉट माय फोटो नो, येस, यू कीप दॅट द वाईन ऑर दॅट लिकर इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी, ऑफर इट टू मी अँड ड्रिंक, काय फरक पडत नाही मला. And after 2 days, 3 days, he came, and other people also said, last 3-4 days he has not drunk. The Ramakrishna Prabhupada called him, "What? Ka re baba, tu pila nahi?" नागेंद्र माशे होते बोलतो, नागेंद्र his name. So why didn't you drink? बोला महाराज, ज्या वेळेला मी दारू तुमच्या समोर ठेवतोय त्यावेळेला मला तुमचं आयुष्य आठवतं की युअर लाईफ इज अनब्लेमिश लाईफ, नॉट युअर, यू आर नॉट कमिटेड ए sin even in your thoughts, and to such a person if I offer the liquor and you are going to take it, it will be such a grave sin on my side. How can I do that? So I can't do that. So I left the drinking. So that what does it imply, or does it help us to say that whenever we are offering everything to the Lord, automatically our wrongdoings will decrease. है ना? कोणाबद्दल jealousy नसेल, no, will not be jealous about anybody, envy नाही आहे, राग नाही आहे, द्वेष नाही आहे, कशाला? जे जे भेटीचे भूत त्याचे मानिजे भगवंत. If I whatever whom I am meeting, if you see the Lord in that person, how you can hate the Lord? How can you be angry on the Lord? You cannot. Make the Lord as a part and parcel of your life. हे बघा, नवरा आहे, बायको आहे, मुलं आहेत, सगळे आहे, पण ज्या वेळेला तुला जायचं त्यावेळेला तू एकटाच जाणार आहे. When you are going to leave this body and everyone is going to leave. राम गेला, कृष्ण गेले, सगळे गेले जातात. All went. I have to leave the body now someday or the other. Not that you are permanently going to stay there. Someday or the other you have to leave. But when you are going to leave this body, if you have the Lord with you, due to your devotion for years together, then your going, passing away also will be a ceremony. है ना? ईश्वराचं नामस्मरण करायला काय लागतं? प्रेम लागतं, महत्व करायला लागतं
आपल्याकडे. आणि सतत स्मरणात ठेवण्यासाठी सकाळी उठल्यापासून रात्री झोपेपर्यंत छोटे छोटे श्लोक आहेत. कराग्रे वसते पासनं ते करचरण कृतम वा, अगदी आंघोळ करताना सुद्धा आहे, जेवतानाचा सुद्धा श्लोक आहे, म्हणजे जेणेकरून आपण त्याचं स्मरण सतत करत राहू.
एक्झॅक्टली. आम्ही बालविहारमध्ये असताना सांगत होतो, आय डोंट नो वेदर त्यांना लक्षात आहे, पुढे 4 वेळा ते ईश्वराचं नामस्मरण करा. रिमेंबर, आय टोल्ड यू, बट आय रिमेंबर वागेश्वरी स्ट्रक मी. पहिलं म्हणजे उठल्यावर कराग्रे, when I taught you all my prayers, कराग्रे was the sloka. Then second one was when you take your food. No, sorry, after your bath, after bath, आंघोळ केल्यानंतर, आंघोळच्या वेळेनंतर की सूर्य नमस्कार करा किंवा देवाला नमस्कार, एक उदबत्ती ओवाळा, जे सांगितलं ते आठवतंय. तिसरं म्हणजे जेवताना ब्रह्मार्पण काय, जेवता जेव्हा झालं. चौथं म्हणजे संध्याकाळी
शुभम करोती.
शुभम करोती देवाचं. आणि झोपताना रात्री, बाबा देवा तुमच्या कृपेने हा दिवस चांगला गेला, आता सगळं 4-5 करचरण कुटुंब काय करू, काही म्हणजे ते नाही. ऍटलीस्ट 5 वेळा ते नामस्मरण केलं, आठवलं ना, ऑटोमॅटिकली तुमचं आपलं वी आर इन टच. तेवढं तरी करू ना, यू स्टार्ट दॅट ऍटलीस्ट. आणि ते सी सायकोलॉजिकल एक्सरसाइज इट हॅज बीन टोल्ड, if you say the Lord's name while sleeping, before sleeping rather, so how many hours you are going to sleep? 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm not I don't know how many hours, but those hours, 6, 7 hours continuously, your subconscious mind, that name of the Lord will go on. Instead of thinking of trash things before sleeping, take the Lord's name na. एक कुठे तरी ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, चालेल. ओम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम, श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम, श्रीराम. ते देवाचं नाव घेत Gurudev has told in his book Meditation and Life that before sleeping, do two malas of your Ishta mantra japa and then go to sleep. Minimum 2 माळ. आणि शांतपणे करा. झोपायच्या आधी आपल्याला काही कावकं नसतं ना काही. काय ना, see, that's what we have been given ample opportunities to be closer to the Lord. We have to catch hold of them. माझा फोटो गेला का? चालेल. आज खूप जादू होते, मध्येच मी अदृश्य होतोय, मध्येच आवाज जातोय. बरं, देखो आता पण गेला. किसका नेट का प्रॉब्लम, मेरा प्रॉब्लम है क्या रवि? हाँ तो उसको मैं बोला था कल प्रॉब्लम, ठीक है. एनीवे कंटिन्यू. Who has the book? Ravi, read. Hmm. 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 आपले होते का तडफड? कधीतरी देवाचं काय केलं आपलं करता आलं नाही असं मग घेऊन एक्झाम ऑफ फिश माशासारखी तडफड होते का? तडफड आपलं जॉब झालं की तडफड होते का? डेस्परेट, सो डेस्परेट का आई एम व्हेरी एजिटेटेड, भगवान कुछ हुआ नहीं. होत असेल तर मग तुम्हाला दॅट इज द वे करायला पाहिजे. यू हॅव टू डू दॅट वे. व्हॉट? And second thing, same thing is repeated again and again. That the self, the Lord, is the very source of joy to the devotee. Right? त्यांचं ते आनंदच आहे ना, भगवंताचं स्वरूपच आहे, आनंद स्वरूप भगवंत आहे. What is Lord? Lord is full of bliss, happiness and love. कुठल्याही गोष्टी ज्यावेळेला आपल्याला आनंद मिळतो ते ईश्वराचं प्रकटीकरण असतं. आता कसं आहे, आय टेल यू वन एक्झाम्पल एंड देन आय लास्ट कॉल, बिकॉज की आपल्याला खूप भूक लागली हा, आणि मला एक गुलाबजाम खायची इच्छा झाली खूप डेस्परेटली. मला आज गुलाबजाम खायची, आणि मग कर्मधर्म संयोगाने कोणीतरी तुमच्या मित्राने तुम्हाला गुलाबजाम आणून दिले. गुलाबजाम आणले की मला खूप आनंद झाला. अरे वा, गुलाबजाम आले, मला माझ्या मनात गुलाबजाम होते आणि गुलाबजाम आले. आता त्याच्यावर एक गोष्ट आठवली की विमलानंद सांगितली गोष्ट तुम्हाला, पण अगेन त्याचा काय संबंध नाही, पण आज आठवली. विमलानंद वॉज इन डुईंग अ ब्रह्मचारी कोर्स, and that time that particular day the Guruji was taking meditation classes, and that meditation class was a beautiful class. And then she said, and then she went to Gurudev after breakfast, and what she had told Gurudev, I said what? And he took her name, the other name. What? He said, Gurudev, after meditation I had this longing, I just had a thought that if I get batata vada, it will be so nice. And when I went to the canteen, there was batata vada, Gurudev, and I had it. And sorry, hey, can you hear me again? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
And I had it. The Gurudev said, Maddie, क्या बोलो उसको, some word is there, like a foolish person. If you had thought of the Brahman, you would have got that also. You thought of batata vada. क्या है? I mean, when you think we are great, no. So coming to our point again, तर गुलाबजाम पाहिजे. माझ्या मित्राने गुलाबजाम आणून दिला. गुलाबजाम आणून मी 2 गुलाबजाम खाल्ले. वेन आय हॅड इट, दॅट ती वासना होती. गुलाबजाम खाल्ल्या काय होतं, हा किती बरं वाटलं. वेन बरं वाटलं म्हणजे काय, की यू डोंट हॅव एनी अदर वासना विच इज देअर कमिंग इन फ्रंट. Your existing vasana has been exhausted, and now that bliss is there. That bliss is already there. What we have been taught is that bliss is within us. Because of our desires and vasanas and thoughts, we are covering it up. Like in art of manufacturing, we saw that there are some vasanas which are like smoke. फक्त एक फुंकर मारली की जातात निघून. There are some vasanas which are like thick as a womb, right? Unless and until those 9 months go away, that thing cannot be exhausted. And some vasanas are like smoke. One is like dust, one is like smoke, and one is like the avran of the garbha. Those vasanas, those can be easily wiped away only by chanting the Lord's name. Forever asar. But then you see that whenever you are getting any happiness out of any object, know for sure that that object is not giving you happiness, but your thought and that craving for that object, when it is fulfilled, that particular moment, if you observe your mind, as I told you, no new vasanas has come. The earlier vasanas has been exhausted, and that time you get your bliss and happiness. Then if you apply the same for the life in our day-to-day life every day, you will not go for any other external object for happiness. Okay. Now Archana, what you understood? मी खूप बोललो कारण मी दिसतच नाहीये, माझं तोंड मला दिसतंय. Anyway, who's speaking? I don't know. Archana, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Raji, bolo.
My
Anyone tell me?
network is also fluctuating today.
I don't know what's the problem. रवि तेरा ये बदल वाईफाय बदल. वाईफाय बदल कोणतं झालं? जिसका है वो बोलो. Raju, what you understood?
So what Narada says, Narada is saying that whatever actions we are doing, when we dedicate every action to the Lord, according to him, that is the definition. And when you feel you have forgotten the Lord somewhere, when you feel that pain, that is when you have that divine love. That is the definition. And when you were experiencing, you were asking की आपल्यामध्ये आधी असं कधी होतं का? We only feel that restlessness like a fish out of the water only when we have our own vasanas, or for example salary नहीं आ रहा time पे, then we feel that restlessness. But the restlessness for the Lord is very important.
We are restless because of any trash object. काही नाही. मला घर पाहिजे, आता घर नाही आहे ना, घर राहायला अजूनच चांगलं पाहिजे. See, vasanas have no hand and feet. Any vasanas can come. But therefore, again come to our fundamental thing. Are you detecting? Are you detection? Then क्या बोलो, मैं नहीं बोलेंगे. 4 things.
Detecting,
Introspection, detection, substitution, negation, substitution.
Introspection, detection, negation, and substitution.
negation, and then substitution.
Yeah. The thoughts
Substitution or sublimation.
Either way, both are okay.
Yeah,
Either way.
both.
Sublimation is best. Substitution is also good. For the timing, substitute the thoughts of the Lord. But then if you follow this simple way, whatever you have done, ये उतना ही किया ना, तो भी our life will be a greater, will be a happier, living a happier life. तो फिर we have been coming in the contact of objective world, and we are getting restless. The media, I mean that war. Day and night, if you see the news, that war thing will there, and you get restless. You see, now it is so hot. है बगर में तो you accept it, no? ठीक है, you put on the fan, accept it. The acceptance part is very very. अभी ये नेट जा रहा है, अच्छा है ना, अभी तक कभी नहीं. This is the first experience. जा रहा है तो ये that also enjoy. फर्क करता है. You can hear, no? कुछ तो आज जो भी आ रहा है, तो आज अर्चना you're going to speak. चलो बोलो अर्चना you're going to tell ना. तो क्या हो गया, गायब हो गए हो? सुनने नहीं आ रहा है क्या उसको?
उसका नेटवर्क गया है.
Yes sir. नहीं सर, कट, मेरा आवाज कट के रहा बीच में, इसीलिए वीडियो जा के रहा मेरा.
अच्छा ठीक है ना, सबका ही आज वैसा हो रहा है. I don't know why. Anyway,
आपका और मेरा हो रहा है शायद.
सब I don't know. राजू तेरा आ रहा है बराबर से. रवि बोल, इंजस्ट विजू कोई भी बोलो यार. We have finished the chapter. Just summarize in short whatever we did today. नारदाचं काय केलंय? हा 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 right. And all the other things are go hand in hand. They are not contradicting, right? Garga is not contradicting Chandilya, or Vyasa is not contradicting Narada. These are all the means. Basically, what it is like that. See, as per our vasanas, our devotion should be there. If you are a very emotional person, if you want to do something, see, there are also three types of devotions. First one is rajas. First one is sattva. Second one is rajas, and third one is tamas. See, not in the context of what we have learned earlier. सत्वगुणी भक्ती म्हणजे काय, तमोगुणी भक्ती म्हणजे काय, रजोगुणी भक्ती म्हणजे काय, that I'll explain. First is what? तमोगुणी भक्ती. तमोगुणी भक्ती म्हणजे काय, की like Ramdas Swami had a craving to do something. So what he did, he went in the Godavari. He stood in that Godavari water up to the knees. Then it came up to his hip, then up to his neck. But he did 24 lakh Gayatri Purushtara. This is Tamas Bhakti. Rajoguna is what? That we do something. For example, doing puja. Like Madhvacharya. I am a part of Yudhi. I am doing the puja always. कृष्णा ठेवलं त्याला अंघोळ घाल, सकाळी उठल्या आकड आरती, नंतर नैवेद्य, संध्याकाळची आरती, नंतर शेजारती, मग त्याला झोपवायचं, सगळं व्यवस्थित. That is one part which comes in the that you want to do something. Tamas is what you do excessively. This is rajas. And last one is sattva, in which you are so much attuned with him that you just sit in front of him, you start doing the devotion happens through you. That is sattva. Like the best example of sattva is gopikas. जैसे ना हमारे हृदय से कृष्ण बाहर जाते हैं नहीं, अभी आप उसको भूलो मत कैसे बोलते हैं? Tell me one way how to forget him. Ours is other way around. We are trying to tell us one way how to remember him always. उनका तो उल्टा था. उन्होंने ये गए थे ना उद्धव, तो उद्धव जी को पूछा, एक तो tell us one way how we should forget this. उसको भूलने जाते तो आके बढ़ जाता है. वो बोले मन नहीं 10-20. We don't have 10-20 minds. एक मन था, वो गया खाना के कृष्ण के साथ. अभी हमारे पास मन ही नहीं रहेगा, क्या करेंगे? है ना? That height of devotion if you reach, everything will follow. Archana, bolo.
Sir, I feel based on our vasanas, when we create a bond with the Lord, accordingly, then our bhakti will also develop. Maybe first tamas, then rajas, then sattva, based on how our vasanas sublime. So to start with, we need to first create a bond with the God. That is the basic structure. Only with that bond we can associate with Him. Then see Him work through all our actions. So recently, last 2-3 days, all Gurudev's quotes are coming in the same way about God's infinite mercy, how He does for us. And today, actually, I was thinking, sir, you remember, sir, when Balvihar, when you used to tell us to meditate, like close our eyes, let our body loose, imagine the Lord of your choice, and then try to imbibe at least one quality of His in our heart. I was remembering this for the last 2 days, and today, for Ram Navami, Shri Ram ji ka jo quote aaya hai, to live a life of Shri Rama is a dare to live the life of Shri Rama is the quote that has come today in the CCMT group. So I was thinking how God answers the thoughts that come into our mind. So basically, first, the bonding is very, very essential. Only based on the bond, you start getting experiences which will lead us more and more closer to Him.
Right. That is the main thing of devotion. That first form a perfect bond. Install him in your heart. इतना करना तो everything will take care. That installation of प्राण प्रतिष्ठा बाहेरचे करतो, आपल्या हृदयात करणं प्राण प्रतिष्ठा is already there. I said there is no thing that is not, that is always there with us. We are forgetting to, we are neglecting him. That is our problem. Start looking inwards. Up till now we are looking outwards, and we are trying to search for the Lord outside. Now we'll have this exercise this week. Let's close our eyes sometime in the day and start looking for him inside your heart. Like Lord Krishna is there outside, no? Same Lord Krishna is inside me also. Let me look at him and start from his feet. Slowly come up. Look at his ornaments, his hands, his neck, and then slowly focus onto his smile. The moment you start focusing on his smile, that smile will become a part and parcel of your life. And therefore, if you see the smiles or smile or face of the divine sages, seers, saints, that smile itself is so divine. Because Gurudev smile, have you seen anyone more handsome than Gurudev? Look at his smile here. उससे पूरा आ जाता है. That smile is out of contentment. Contentment रहता ना, समाधान, तृप्ती, त्याच्यातनं जे हास्य, स्माइल, that happiness which comes out, ते फाडून येतं सगळं, तर फाडके आता है divinity, just bursts out, and then you see the smile on the face. You see the smile. You just take any saint's picture and look at his smile. That smile, the divine smile, it comes from that experience of that divinity, and that we should try to bring in within ourselves by any means. I told you so many means. You can adopt any means as per your choices. Okay. Next Friday we meet at 5 o'clock. Friday, huh? Ravi, Friday. Good Friday. Okay. And who's going to say the place today? Raju ka aa gaya na barabar abhi. No, next somebody else.
I'll say, sir.
Yeah, okay. Archana se. Huh? Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम.
We stand as one family, bound to each other with love and respect. We serve as an army, courageous and disciplined, ever ready to fight against all low tendencies and false values within and without us. We live honestly, the noble life of sacrifice and service, producing more than what we consume and giving more than what we take. We seek the Lord's grace to keep us on the path of virtue, courage, and wisdom. May thy grace and blessings flow through us to the world around us. We believe that the service of our country is the service of the Lord of Lords, and devotion to the people is the devotion to the Supreme Self. We know our responsibilities. Give us the ability and courage to fulfill them. Om Tat Sat. Hari Om.
हरि ओम. Everybody. We'll see next time कुछ network का issue है.